Hey you guys, and welcome back to another tutorial. So today, as you guys can see, it is take care of my hair day. Okay, I am declaring it take care of my hair today. So today I am going to try to do a new style. I have done it before, but not necessarily on myself. So we are going to be doing a quick weave ponytail, if that's what you guys want to call it, feed in ponytail, quick weave ponytail, slick ponytail, whatever name you got for it, touche. But we're doing a ponytail today, and we're going to use some extensions. We're going to use some hair products. I'm going to introduce you guys to some stuff, not necessarily knowing if it's new to you. It's not new to me because, as you guys know, that I'm a licensed cosmetologist, so I use a lot of different products. But I'm going to be introducing some products to you guys that you might want to use when you try to attempt to do this style. Or if you're a stylist already and you're still trying to figure out what products to use to get that slick look, we are going to be using some of that stuff today. Now, everything that works for me might not work for everybody else. You have to know your hair to know what product that you're going to use. But this is some of the stuff of some of the products that I'm using today that I'm going to introduce you guys to. These are some of the things that I use to maintain this, my natural hair. Because my natural hair is not like a lot of people's natural hair that's either watching these videos or that I do. So I have different products for different hair textures, as you guys should with being a master stylist, right? So let's jump into our tutorial. So we're going to be using a lot of these things throughout our video. I just wanted to show you guys a couple of things that we have here. I have obviously my combs because I am going to shampoo my hair first. I just took a wig off, so I'm going to shampoo my hair and condition it and get it all clean and good and stuff. We have our rubber bands here. You can never go wrong with those. We have our Femmé Silk Mist Spray. I have introduced this to you guys before in my last video that I did with the red wig that I made. We have our ponytail EBIN spray. They have these in a lot of different colors. I not recently, but bumped into these a while back. They have two of them for two different type of hair textures. I guess they got it for medium hair, and then they have it for fine hair. One is a mega hold, one is a firm hold. So it just depends on the hair that you're working with. You might not need a massive hold, but you might need a firm hold. We have our hair bonding glue that we'll use. I have a bigger bottle and a smaller bottle just to let you know that you don't need to buy a lot. I got this for servicing clients, but this is my own personal one. This is probably like $2 and something. You guys can see how much that one is. Well, I don't know if it's still that price. I bought this bottle a while back, so don't quote me on that. But we have our barbering paper. This is the paper that you normally see barbers or stylists use when they're covering their client's neck, like a neck strip. They have it in white and black. We're going to use that when it comes time to glue in our extensions. So just my shears that I use. I have some big rubber bands because we're doing a ponytail and I want to make sure that it is secure, tight, and pulled back. Okay. So these are the products which you guys will see throughout our whole video. So I've introduced you guys to the products. Now it is time to introduce you to our styling tools that we'll be using for our style. We will be using our organic straight weave hair shake and go by the brand Master Mix. So we have used this hair before in one of our other tutorials. You guys might have seen this hair before, but I got this from my local beauty supply store. It was like $10, and then the smaller pack was $8. So it's not really expensive. It's a cheap quality hair just to get you a style quick is what we're doing, a quick style. So I'm using straight 24, and then I also bought some 14-inch straight, which I'll be using for the front. So let's jump into this tutorial. All right, sorry in advance for the presentation, but they're sitting in my salon chair because I'm getting ready to use them in a minute. So these are our styling tools that we'll be using for this tutorial. I have my hot comb here that is the plug up version. It's not the one that you use on the stove. I have my ultra thin flat irons for those baby hairs if I need to get those together. I have my regular flat irons, which these are actually a unique type of flat iron. I got these from Walmart a while back, and this is the brand that they're made by, and they're actually a flat iron that they created. I don't know if they even still sell these, but you are able to flat iron your hair wet, and it dries it for you. That's what these holes here are for. It is to take the wet hair as it's going through the metal plates and the evaporation and everything that's coming from it. It goes in through these holes here and comes out as steam. So it is helping your hair from wet to dry, which is kind of cool. I'm still uncertain how that is on hair, natural hair, but I don't use them wet anyway. I use them only on dry hair, but they can be used for wet hair. Okay. If you are looking to get into something like that. Now, I have my blow dryer here that I already have my comb on because this is my comb that I use that I bought an attachment. I just bought this from my local beauty supply store that I use when I am blow drying my hair. And then I have my sprout here that I use for when I'm trying to get my ponytail slick, which you guys will see all of the usage for these things that I'm showing you guys in our video. So now that we have gotten all of the introductions out the way, let's get into this hair. Let's get into this hair. So, first things first, we need to shampoo our hair, get all of that residue and all of that dirt or whatever it is, oil, residue, all that build up. Get that out of there so we can work with clean hair. We work with clean hair when we style everything. That's what makes the style clean and nice, working with clean hair. So let's jump into our tutorial. Y'all know I had to do it. I want to welcome all of my new viewers and all of my returning subscribers. Please, 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 please do your girl a favor. Make sure that you like this video. And if you don't like it yet, you don't have to like it just yet. But subscribe because you're here for a reason. You are here for a reason. So make sure you subscribe. And then when you get a little bit through the video, if you like it now, just like it. Or if you like me, just like the video. And then when you're done, make sure that you share it. Share it with all of your friends and your loved ones so they can subscribe to join the Messiah. Okay? So we are in the process of shampooing my hair. So I know I showed you guys the products that I'll be using to create my ponytail and make my hair all slick and stuff. But people don't talk about the products that they use before they get to the glitz and glam. Okay. So I'm a very simple person. I shampoo my hair when needed. So I'm not a person that does like every 2 weeks and stuff like that. I let the hair get a little bit of dirt and oil and all of that good stuff in there because some of that stuff is nutrients. Not all of it, but some of it. So I want to get that in there, and that trains my hair to do what it needs to do. Okay? So, the product that I use for my hair, because I wear a lot of braids and I have my braids in long periods of time, so I do get a lot of buildup here and there when I do tend to take it down. Not necessarily flaky, but I do get buildup and oil and all that stuff that comes naturally with your hair. So, two things that I use that I definitely like to use. I use a lot of different type of shampoos and stuff and conditioners, but these two are my go-to. Just simple to the point, and it has a good smell to it. So, the tea tree by Pernevia. Pernevia. I don't know that word over there, but you guys probably recognize this. They have a oil sheen for braids. They actually changed their design on their bottle, but this is an old school brand. They just changed the style of it. And this is like a therapeutic shampoo. It has a lot of different I don't want to say it's medicated, but it has a lot of tea tree oil in it. Yeah, it you think it's medicated, but it's not. It has menthol. That's why I think it's medicated, because of the fact that it's a strong smell to it. So I like it. It does what it needs to do to my hair. If just reading what's on the bottle, just reading what's on the bottle, if you can't really see that, it generally cleans the hair, relieves dryness, locks in moisture, and reduces the flakes if you are a person that deals with a flaky scalp. Okay? So this here was a hidden gem that I found at Walmart, and I actually found it when they were minimizing their stock for the shampoo. They take stuff that's the product and turn it into clearance and phase it out. It was that time when they were taking all the black products off the shelves and all of that nonsense. But since then, I think this product has been introduced back to the stores. But when I got this, it was probably like $3 at the point, and it smells so good. Like, I wish I can just let you guys smell it. Ooh, it smells very, very good. Something that I would want my hair to smell like once it's all cleansed and cleaned. So this is a 3-in-1 curl moisturizer. I know you like curl moisturizer. That's not really something that you use as a conditioner, but yes, it is, because you know I'm black and I have coarse hair. So we got to make sure them curls stay together, regardless if we're gonna make it straight or not. We need to make sure that curl pattern and our hair texture stay what it needs to stay like. Okay. Okay. Now, this is a vegan. This is a vegan conditioner. So anybody who is vegan, who doesn't like the ingredients that comes in normal conditioners, this is for you. This is for you. And it is made by Broody and Planet. And it smells so good. This one here has avocado oil in it, and mango. Avocado and mango. And it strengthens curls, ultra moisturizer, and defines curls. Okay, so all of that good stuff. If you want to use this, look it up. If you want to use this one, look it up. All of the things that I'm using on this video today, I will definitely be putting it in the description so you guys can go get that stuff if you feel like that will be for you for your hair. Okay, so I think I talked to you guys enough. So one more thing before I start to shampoo my hair: subscribe, 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 subscribe. Let's get into this shampoo. No introduction needed to my sink. This is my sink. You guys probably seen it plenty other times in all of my other hair videos. This is my sink that I use when I'm doing my color on my weave extensions, my bleach baths, and all of that stuff. And I like this durable sink because of the stainless steel that's around it. Is durable and it doesn't stain. It does what it needs to do, and everything goes down in the drain. So, and then my special little sink has this here where I can take this off, and it goes into two different water pressure settings. So that helps when I'm shampooing my hair, because I don't like bending all over in the tub and doing all of that stuff, because I'm not as young as I used to be, but I'm not as old as people think I am. Okay, so let's get to shampooing this hair. One hidden gem I want to tell you guys about is the temperature of when you shampooing your hair. Now, when you shampoo your hair, you need to make sure that it's at a warm setting. And what it's doing is it's opening up your cuticles. I mean, you're shampooing your hair, you're opening up your cuticles to get all of that gook and all of that excess oil off. And then when you go to condition your hair, you're going to use a cooler setting water, which is actually closing your cuticles and locking in all of that moisture, all of that moisturizer, and whatever the shampoo that you're using, nutrients and vitamins that it has inside of that shampoo, into your hair to make your hair healthier, grow better, whatever the shampoo is set out to do. So remember, hot water when shampooing opens up your cuticles, and colder water or cooler water when conditioning closes that nutrients in. So one thing I do when I shampoo my hair is that first shampoo, before I rinse it out and condition it, I just comb through my hair to make sure that all the tangles are out, that the shampoo has gotten through every hair follicle, every curl pattern, and all of that stuff just to give it an easy flow. And what I feel this does is that it creates an easier base for me to apply my conditioner and when it's time to comb through my conditioner, because I definitely comb through my conditioner as well when I apply it into my hair. I comb it through I comb it through those hair follicles. I scratch those hair follicles out to make sure that all of my hair is getting that nutrients on top of it just sitting in there. And then this helps the product go through your hair to help your curl pattern as well. So I know you guys see that the shrinkage was real with the fro that I showed you in the beginning versus what it looks like now. That shrinkage has came. That shrinkage has came, and I'm not upset with it because once I apply the heat back to my hair, you guys will see what it looks like. So I'm just using my wide tooth comb. I like these type of combs here to help me get through my hair when I'm shampooing because anything smaller than that is torture. And me being at the grown age that I am still tender headed to a certain extent, but you know, I was more tender headed when my mother did my hair. But I think that's another reason why I went into styling myself because nobody's gonna hurt me but me. You hear what I'm saying to you? So we're just combing this product through and then we're going to shampoo it out and then we'll be ready to put in our conditioner, which that process should go very easy because of the fact that this hair is already combed through. But just look at that definition of the curl, you guys. Looks real good, don't it? Yeah. So we're about to rinse this out and then go on to my conditioning. So if you like, you can use cool water to rinse out the shampoo nutrients, but I wouldn't do that because you're trying to get all the dirt out of your hair, right? So I'll just keep it on a lukewarm temperature, and then with the shampoo, with the conditioner, then you do it. Okay. Okay, we have shampoo all of the shampoo out, and now we are just taking some of that excess shampoo off, or the water that is, from dripping. Because when I apply this conditioner, I don't want my hair not to be dry to the bone to the point to where it's like I'm done. I want it to be at a state where it's not dripping all over me. So I definitely want to damp it out, as we can call it, and then we get to our conditioner. Sorry, it's a pet peeve for me to clean as I go. Sorry about that. It's gonna get right back dirty, right? Anyway, so our conditioner smells good. So we are gonna use a healthy amount of this. Normally when I do this, I just put some in the front along the edge area. Just damp it because it's gonna get moved around anyway when I start moving it through my hair. Definitely put some back there on those back edges back there. Rub this in the front, and then I also tend to put some more on my hands and rub it throughout the insides. Want to get in that scalp area a little bit because it's definitely gonna get real. It's gonna get real. So, and what this is doing is just putting it on my ends, putting it on the hair in the middle. We already then applied it to our edges. And what it should do, it should be easier to comb out. It should be easier to comb out because of the fact we just combed through it when we did the shampoo. Okay? So I'm going to give you guys a better view of me. Hey. And we're just going to comb through this. It should be an easy process. And then we're going to rinse it out in cold water. And then we're going to get to the blow dry. Well, I had to come back and talk to y'all. I love talking to y'all. Hopefully y'all like talking to me. But I just had to come back and show y'all like what this shampoo and the conditioner do. And this is not just happening just now. It comes from being the hair being trained and all of that stuff. But as you guys can see, as I'm combing this, them curls are popping right back into place. You see? Because that curl pattern is trained. And it's all about the products you use. It's all about the products you use, okay? So if y'all see y'all girl in hella weeds for the summer because it's hot, just know her hair trained, y'all. We seen it in real life all over the internet. Just get tired of it. You know, it gets hot. It takes a lot to maintain our hair texture, to make sure that it's flawless and natural. All that good stuff. But the shrinkage is definitely real. It's real. It is real. Now, let's rinse this out in cold water so we can get to this ponytail, y'all, okay? So we're all done out of the shampoo bowl and all that good stuff. So now we're in the process of blow drying our hair out. So what I'm going to do is spray some of my Femmé Silking Mist. And this is also going to act as my heat protectant. I'm going to use this product again. I got this product from Amazon. No, actually, I bought it off of the site because I follow the owner. I love their videos. And I just wanted to try it out. And as you guys seen on my last video, I actually did use this. And it had the track hair that I use very, very silky. Now, I don't know what it's going to do to my hair. It said it's supposed to do the same thing, but we going to see. But for right now, I'm just putting it in as a heat protectant because I'm getting ready to blow dry my hair. I'm going to part my hair into 4 quadrants because I have to shampoo my hair in 4 quadrants just like I need to blow dry it in 4 quadrants, okay? So we're going to separate this into 4 quadrants and then blow dry it. That makes it easier for me so I won't have hair all in my face, hair all in the way. So yeah, so we're going to do this and then we'll be ready to roll out as far as blow drying it, okay? I know you guys seen me spray the Femmé spray in my hair. I'm going to go back in and spray a little bit more once I get these quadrants parted out because it touched the top part. It didn't necessarily get inside where the actual hair is. So we want to make sure that it's hitting all of the areas because we're about to put some heat to it, okay? All right. So I always start in the back so that hair can lay first. So I'm just going to go back in. You don't want to spray it all the way up here. See, I got a little distance between it. And I'm just working that in my hair. Working it on in. And what I'm going to do is just use my finger. I can use my comb, but I'm going to use my finger and just blow dry this to a point to where I want it to be straightened out. So we're going to put the other clamp there. We got us a little section because I have to do this in sections, okay? So it's gonna get pretty loud. So just watch the work happen or watch the magic. Okay, so we are done. We are done applying our heat and getting this hair blow dried out. So I want to get my hair bone straight because if anybody has seen the slick ponytail before, you know the hair is laid and it's to the T, slicked, all of that good stuff. So I'm gonna start with this part in the front just to give you guys a sample of what I'm about to do, and then we're gonna go strictly from there. Okay. So what I'm gonna do first is I have a special friend that I like to introduce you guys to. I'm not exactly sure if you guys seen me use this on my kitty clients. I use this to straighten out their hair a bit before I actually start braiding it because it helps work those kinks out so there won't be a lot of moving and tension and all that stuff going on that they tend to do. So I'm going to use this. I definitely use my blow dryer on a low heat because I knew that I was going to be applying some more heat to it. And then I'm about to apply a little bit more heat as far as the flat irons. But our blow dry was on the lowest heat possible. So that's why my hair doesn't look like it's all the way pulled out, but it definitely pulled out from what it looked like with that shrinkage. But this baby here, this gets it done. And what this is going to help me do is to get those hairs like here that I might just go over quickly when I get ready to flat iron it because my main concern was going to be my root area when I get to flat ironing my hair with the silken mist, okay? So basically what I'm about to do is I'm just going to grab my heat brush and we're going to hit it from the top and the bottom. So basically I start at the ends to make sure that the ends are straight and I just take it through slowly. And I want to zoom in so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. So you see how my ends look a little bit straight? I'm going to show you guys what I did. So I'm going to go up a little further. You see how this is all coarse? We're going to go through and just pull this hair through this brush. And basically what that's doing is it's straightening out my hair. So I also do it on the top and I do it on the bottom. Now I take my time when I do this because the longer it's in the brush, the smoother your hair gets. And I do this because my child doesn't like getting her hair did a lot. And she's always complaining about, oh, ow, it hurts, and da 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 da. So the same process I did to my hair, I do it to hers. Shampoo it, do all of that good stuff, and then I use this heat brush to get her hair bone straight, or at least straight enough for me to tolerate to do it. And then we go from there. So I'm gonna zoom out so you guys can see what this looks like. It came from looking like this to looking like this. Yeah, you guys can see it's very, very, and this is okay. So we are about to do this to my whole head. So it's a little bit easier for me to get my ponytail method going. Okay. So you know what I decided to do is I am actually going to go through each quadrant and straighten it out, and then I'm gonna go back in with the flat irons and just flat iron it while I have it like this, because I don't got time to try to go back through the whole thing and try to get it back part, back straightened, all that good stuff. So we are going to take care of the massive straightening part now, and then I'm going to go back through with my silking mist and my flat irons after I get done with this process, and go back in and straighten it, physically straighten it, so we won't have to come back to it. Okay, so we hitting that top and that bottom, and you're just making sure that it's going through in an evenly pace so that all of those hairs are being touched with the heat. Now, this was not able to be combed through with this little tiny comb here. But now you guys can see sister girl can do all of that. And y'all see that length now? Oh, 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 oh. Let me stop playing. Okay, let me get to it. Let me get to it. All right, y'all, I'm done. Your girl is done. Let me give y'all a 360 of what it looked like, what it is. So now that this stuff is all shampooed, conditioner, straightened out, we are about to start our ponytail. So my style that I'm doing today is there, right there, right there, right there, right there. So I am trying that style. And I've done it before, playing around on my daughter, but I haven't done it on me. So I'm gonna try to execute that today. And you guys, this is raw footage that you guys are getting. This is me doing it. Never done it, trust me. So this is you guys seeing me do it for the first time on myself. But I am gonna add an addition to it. I want to do a bang. I like the bang look in the front, so I'm probably just gonna add two pieces of hair like this here. So, and then we're gonna do our braids on the side. And I'm still undecisive if I want to put it up here, back here, or what. Because I don't want it sitting right up at the top of my head, because that creates a lot of tension that I really don't want to have to deal with. So I think I'm gonna base it on where I braid my braids, and we are gonna go from there. So okay, so I know I told you guys that I was going to add an addition of a bang. I didn't show you guys this hair. I went down in the vault. Yes, I have a hair vault for all my hair, all my braiding hair, everything that I need to do my job. So I went down in the vault and I found some human hair. Now, this is a decent quality. It's supposed to be 100% human, but you know, it's like $22 a pack. So that price explains what I'm saying in my face expression. But it can have heat touch it. So heat can be applied to this hair. So it's good in my book. It's called Rebold. It's by Sensational. And I like it. It's my go-to. If you guys have seen my video that I did, the wig with the green hair, and I made a couple of my other wigs with this type of hair. So yeah. So this is the hair that I'm going to use in the front. It is a 12-inch, but we're going to open this up later. Right now we're going to reconstruct our ponytail before we start adding extensions. But we're gonna do our braids and our part and stuff. Okay. So to make sure that my braids are on point, we are going to use some of my stuff here, okay? So, oh, sorry, I had to turn it right back. Okay, so I have my braids in. I parted out my bang. We have this part together. Now we are about to put our ponytail up and do the same for the front. Okay, y'all see I got my ponytail together, right? We're going through steps with this video though, but I hope you guys are learning something. I hope you guys are learning something because I'm teaching it and learning at the same time. This is one of those right on the money videos where this is raw, like literally raw image, raw footage, where I have not practiced this style. I've just seen a lot of videos of it and I'd be skeptical to do this stuff, but I'm doing it. Kudos to me. Okay. So we got that top portion together. We got the braids on the side together. And we got that back pony together. So now I am about to braid the hair that I have left out because that is what I'll be attaching my extensions to. And then we're going to save our bangs and our bit of edges for last. All right, you guys. So we have gotten down to the nitty gritty. As you guys can see, that ponytail is in and it is doing what it needs to do. Now we're going to work on this bang because everything else into play. And I will give you guys a finished look in a second. All right, you guys. Here's our finished look. What do you guys think? We have here our sleek, quick weave ponytail. Please, 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 if you like this style, if you like how I created it, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat in the comments. Let me know how I did. Or let me know if you guys want to see me try something else on myself or just give you guys a tutorial of another style that you've been wanting to do or learn how to do. But if you like this content and you feel that it's educational, informational, you know what you need to do. Subscribe to your girl's channel, like and share this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time.